Now, in verse 7, it says, "And the shape of the locust was like horses prepared unto battle. These demons have great strength and are ready like strong horses prepared for combat." When it says that these locusts were like horses prepared for battle, and on their heads were crowns of something like gold. So this crown may symbolize their optimistic, victorious battle, right? The demons are very, very prideful, and they think they can conquer mankind. They're actually very prideful and rejoicing when victorious over a person, when a person succumbs to them. Now verse 8 says they had hair like women's hair. And it's not only pertaining to their physical nature, but we have to remember that demons are fallen angels. According to 1 Corinthians 11, verses 10 to 14, the issue of having one's head covered properly or uncovered, are of special importance to angels. And so the long hair on these demons flaunts their outright rebellion. Why would it be rebellion to God's divine authority? Because male figures, as we read in scriptures, like in 1 Corinthians 11, are not supposed to have their hair long. Did you know that? That is in the scripture. Go read 1 Corinthians 11. That men are not supposed to have long hair. So that's New Testament, right? Writing from Paul. Now, it describes their teeth. They were like lion's teeth. What's the relevance of this? This is taken out of Joel chapter 1, verse 6, when it says, it describes an enemy nation acting as a locust with teeth like lions. So, kasi diba, yung lions, they have strong teeth, and it bites you, it grabs, it will tear your flesh. So, these strong teeth are quick to devour. So, like I said, what these locusts are going to do are not literally physical devouring, eating up your flesh, but it is mental distress that they're about to do.